just gotten a stand. This is my second set. We're right back to where.
Fortunately, while trying to find an angle for the cameras this morning, I decided to try to clip my GoPro, and the clip is a hat clip, so it's really hard to clip on the stuff with. I tried to hang it, clip it on my bow hanger. Broke it. It snapped it right in half. And I was like, man. So I've been scrambling around all morning trying to find another, see if I have my head mount, because my head mount, I can wrap that wire right around that and it'd be work perfect, but I don't have my head mount with me. It's at the house. So as of a second angle GoPro, you guys won't have it this morning. I'm just using it for a mic, so I ain't gotta talk real loud. It's about 50 degrees right now. I slept in until 7 o'clock this morning. It took me about 20 minutes to climb the tree, get everything hooked, but we're situated now. Last time the deer was in here by about 8:10, 8:20. So it's getting that time. I'm just going to turn around, sit down in the stand. We're going to be ready this time. I'm going to watch that way and out in front of me, because there was a deer there last time too. So fingers crossed. Don't make fun of my face paint. That I did this all in the dark, what you would call dark. I was just smacking everything on, so I think I did a real good job. But I hope y'all enjoy this hunt with me this morning. If we don't see nothing, I'm just going to go back home and I'll tell you guys about the gear I'm using and equipment. We'll go a little further into detail about them. So, fingers crossed. This morning might be a good morning to kill a nice deer, I'm hoping. It's been a while since we've been out. It's been hot and raining this morning. Real good morning. So, who knows? I'm going to sit down and shut my mouth to see what we see. See you guys soon. Perfect wind. It's blowing back behind me. Bedding areas in front of me. There's no way these deer wind me this morning. Fingers crossed one comes walking through here. All we can do is hope and pray. Well, no deer this morning. It's about 9:30, almost 10 o'clock. Right there, 9:39. Today's the 27th, but no deer. We're about 3 days off of Halloween. Halloween's a good day. I usually rattle Halloween morning. Sometimes I call deer in, so I did get the grunt tube this morning. I did hit it a few times, and snort wheeze, but because I've caught them in like that before too, but nothing happened this morning. Seen a bunch of squirrels. We could have limited out on squirrels. I thought another squirrel was above us, but there ain't. But I'm going to come back probably tonight and hunt, because I can't hunt tomorrow because it's going to rain. So as long as it don't get real hot today, I'm going to come back out tonight and set over there. But I think what I'm going to do for this video is just go back and tell you guys about the bow, the recurve I'm using this year. I'm going to use my compound if I have to, because say it's too thick or something, we'll use the compound. But I'm trying to kill deer with this, as my grandpa gave me this bow. We'll go a little more into detail on the gear I'm using, so see you guys at the house. The audio is going to be a little bit different now because I didn't turn the GoPro on, but what I wanted to do real quick is take a shot down one of my shooting lanes with this recurve, just to see if I'm able to really get a nice shot out of this tree stand. I only have just a little good gap right here, but I'm going to take about the hardest shot that I have out of this stand and see if I can take a leaf out. So chances of me zooming in on a leaf that I'm going to be shooting slim to none, but We'll still put the camera over there. Might be able to see it. Who knows? But here. This video may not export, so you guys might not see it, but he's here. My stand's 22 yards. My arrow that I just shot at that leaf, perfect. I told you guys, man, people call me crazy, but I'm telling you, there's a deer trail right here. You can't see it. You can't. It's so hard to see, but it's a deer trail. And that's his trail. That's that buck. It's the buck we're after. That's his trail. This dirt. Literally yesterday evening, I guarantee, is when he made that scrape right there. So, I think we got plans for this evening. I think we're going to end up coming back and setting up in there again. We'll just see what the weather's like. And I'll figure something out. So, stay tuned.
Activity, I was going to be showing you guys some of the equipment that I'm using. I'm only going to go over the recurve because I've already went over my compound. If you guys haven't seen that video, make sure you go. It's the scouting video. First off, I just want to start off with the bow. This is an old recurve. It's a Ben Pearson Cougar 70 to 50. I'm doubting that's the draw weight. It just says 7D50. It might be 70 pounds, but I doubt that. So I personally don't know the draw weight. Oh yeah, dude, right here. It's written down. Okay, hold up. 28 inches. So 28-inch draw. At 28 inches, it's 62 pounds. So, definitely way out. And I shoot 30. For me, being full draw would be about 30, so I'm definitely pushing a lot of poundage with this bow. I guess I could talk a little bit quieter because I do have a mic here and it's probably blowing y'all's eardrums out, but yeah, what I did is here I put a piece of tape, anything to just really fabric down, because before I could hear my arrow just slide off of this thing, and I was like, you know what? Put something down right here and just to make it quieter. So I took some tape, flattened it, smoothed it real good. Shoots like a dream and quiet as can be. And then as for the string, I put some squirrel tails as string dampeners. Because before, when you would shoot this bow, it would thump, thump. The limbs would rattle real hard. Put these on there, and now this bow's, it's really quiet. The shot you guys heard when I shot this morning in the stand, just to see that sound, exactly what that was just the bow limb coming back and hitting my stand. When I shot, I was thump, and it was a thump. But yeah, other than that, this right here is my grandpa's bow. He did give me 2 more bows. I'll go over them some other time. Just because this video would be pretty damn long if I went over them. But they're both recurves. One of them is a old Indian's bow that he gave me. The other one's a recurve just like this one, except it was one that he used, and it definitely had its use out. This one here, pretty much brand spanking new. I mean brand spanking new. This is what he come up with hunting, and he gave it to me. I said, Grandpa, I'm killing a deer with the bow, because if I get a deer with the recurve, I've killed a deer with the crossbow, compound, longbow, and now I just got to have the recurve, and I pretty much killed a deer with every bow that you're able to hunt with here in Ohio. So that's pretty cool. We haven't yet to kill one with the recurve, but man, I've come close. But that's it. That's the bow right here. This thing's probably, I don't know, about 5 foot tall. I'm 6. I'm like 6'6". So this bow's like about 5, probably 5 foot. Pretty big bow. So now I'm going to show you guys the arrows. Now, y'all can correct me in comments. This ain't 100% accurate. I've looked and looked and looked and looked to try and find these arrows again. I I bought these off of eBay, and they were called homemade turkey feathers. So the feathers of the arrows, turkey feathers. And the guy had actually nettedly, or whatever you want to call it, you know, he tied these, you know, your fletchings, he tied the bottoms around and glued them in there to hold them extra tight. And I tell you what, these dudes outstanding. They're really cheap. I think I paid $60 for a dozen of them, and they're all white, which is what I wanted. Easy to see, you know, what kind of hit you get on an animal, whatever. Nice red tip. You can actually see this thing fly out of the bow, just like a Luminok, because it's so bright. And the arrow itself, I'm pretty sure it's 500 spine. I'm almost certain. I found one today that looks similar to this, pretty much similar. I know it can be different, but I'm pretty sure these are 500 spine arrows. And then the broadheads that I'm shooting are Muzzy MX4. So 4-blade Muzzy, 100 grain. And I'll actually give you guys... Okay, so we're really blurry right now, but let's put this up there. There you go. Now, I know you guys see the rust on top of it. That just goes to show I don't kill very many deer. No, but I have had these for a while. This one here probably got mildew or something on it. Didn't clean the tip, I'm sure. Oh yeah. It just rubbed pretty much right off after that. It's just surface rust, but yes, this is the 4-blade Rage. Or 4-blade Muzzy. 4-blade. Anyways, a glove. A glove. If you don't want your fingers to get tore up, this one here is a 3-finger shooter glove. Pick them up at your bow shop for probably $5. They got different ones. They have a one that I'm looking to, you know, look farther into. If you guys got some friends out there that loves the great outdoors and stuff, make sure you send them over my way and have them check out some of this content and stuff. I'd greatly appreciate it. But with that, you know, we're getting ready to head back in the woods. It's 12:42. I think I'll take me about a two and a half hour nap, and I think we're gonna get right back out there, and hopefully we can put one on the wall. But you know, just about another 100 or 200 inches bigger than that one right there, you know. Ha ha! Alright, I'll see you on the next episode of Huntfishohio Outdoors.